Hi friends, time for a law school lesson on administrative agencies. Sounds really boring and wonky, but there's a Supreme Court case pending right now that is huge with massive ripple effects for the entire economy and frankly for every American's lives. The case involves what's called the Chevron doctrine. So a little bit of basics on the Constitution. We know Congress makes laws. Congress can't do everything. They can't predict everything, and they really don't have a lot of expertise in stuff. So Congress sometimes also creates agencies that answer to the president, anything with the word Department of in their name, Department of Commerce, Department of Labor, or Commission, Securities and Exchange Commission, Federal Trade Commission. All those entities are created by laws that Congress passes. And then when Congress does that, sometimes they give them the power to issue regulations. Regulations are just fill in the blanks for laws. Congress will pass some broad law and say, agency, you have deep expertise in how to store nuclear fuel. So the Nuclear Regulatory Commission gets the ability to fill in the blanks through regulations and what we mean by storing nuclear fuel. We don't know, Congress doesn't know, judges don't know. We'll give the expertise to agencies. In the 1990s, the court in a case called Chevron said when the agencies do that, if Congress passes off that lawmaking baton, the agency does it, and the agency does it reasonable, courts are not going to second guess that decision and basically decide as federal judges with life tenure that it was a bad decision and we want a different regulation or a different regulatory policy. That deference to executive branch agencies has been in place for a long time, and it's that deference that the court could basically overrule in a case called Loper-Bright, which involves fishermen who had to have a monitor on their boats that they were required to pay for under the agency's regulation. The Loper-Bright case is presenting to the conservative court the ability to overrule Chevron. And let's be clear here, if Chevron's overruled, the power then goes to the courts, because the question will be, if you don't defer to agencies when they issue regulations filling in the blanks of Congress, then it would go to judges, and these judges don't have any expertise in this stuff. So create a lot of chaos. It could put thousands of regulations potentially at risk of being challenged and empower the judiciary and really the Supreme Court even more than it is in this moment. Keep your eye on Chevron doctrine. Again, sounds boring, but really important. Thanks for listening.